down for a minute and let it. Let's see if we can touch it. Watch.
In 1967, when that campaign began, almost no Japanese brides received a diamond.
I know.
20 years later, over 70% of them did.
She's looking for a cool spot.
In the 1990s, De Beers turned to China. Same slogan.
And the reason is
same result.
She likes tomatoes.
These ads are trying to create demand. And that's not some dirty trick.
She likes tomatoes, yeah.
I can convince you that you
so
actually
that's why
want
she
to buy a
wants
pet
to eat some of it.
Which to me was like the dumbest idea of the world, but people were able to be convinced you should value this pet rock. That's why ad companies get paid what they get paid.
De Beers was just remarkably good at this. But not all De Beers' efforts have been successful. In the 1980s, De Beers tried to get women to buy diamonds for men. That one didn't stick. De Beers tried again to get women to buy diamonds in a 2003 campaign called Raise Your Right Hand, with the idea being that an empowered woman would have an engagement ring on her left hand and a diamond ring she bought herself on her right. That one didn't take off either. Diamonds may be worn by women, but the primary consumers of diamonds are men.
Yeah,
for a few years, De Beers commissioned
quite tickled
surveys.
with that. Should I
One
get a plate
question
for you
asked,
for her?
if you want a diamond ring,
Is that it?
foregoing other
Or are you just going to let her do that?
And then buying a diamond ring was a mark of adulthood.
Oh, she's thinking about it again.
In some ways a symbol that
Want to go out front? Yeah, well, we're going to try to. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you coming? Yeah, well, it's raining. Well, then she'll go back and sit in there, I guess. Thank you. And that we take back in the back on the way in. There, you're outside for a few minutes. You do know if I'd never built this, there'd be no place to sit. You do know that, don't you? There would be no porch, there would be no place to sit in the rain or whatever. And that one board is really wonky. I don't know why it's popping. Like it may just be bowed up because it's not screwed down. So, I wonder how long I'm going to last out here. It's kind of cool.
Hi, Sadie.
There's Sadie. In the rain. Yep. Yes, it's raining. There's lots of places to sit, like underneath there or whatever. So it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway. So we have to go see Al on Monday, and I really have to take something, and I don't know what I'm going to take. Probably some of those. I can take her 2 or 3 clips of that, and at least it's something. It's kind of cool to watch the two of you eating out of it.
At 35 million.
Or maybe it's gross, I don't know. It's just kind of bizarre. I don't... It actually doesn't bother me with my girl either. I do it with her.
Honey, I love you. And this is how much I love you. This is how big I love you. This is 75 carat vivid yellow.
Carat, color, what he's talking about was another play. Number 5, define value. If you walk into any diamond store today, they'll probably tell you about the 4 C's.
The 4 C's are the 4 most important characteristics of a diamond. They represent cut, color, clarity, and carat weight, which is the size of your diamond.
A diamond should be cut not too flat, not too deep. It should be either colorless or a bright color, but not in between. It should be clear, free of the inclusions that scientists love. And it should be big.
Here, just put your fork over near it so I can do a picture like this.
Was invented in the 1940s
or are you getting
by
a
Gem
fork
Research
full?
Institute. They started selling certificates.
There.
I think that everybody feels very assured when they get some kind of certificate and some kind of
Okay, well, let's go.
understanding
And I lost it again,
of their
Kim.
diamond.
What are you doing? Oh, there you are. Yeah, well, you're out here doing the sniff thing, and then we'll take you back in, and she's got something else in there to eat at least, and then we'll work on that. There is food there, Tim, until probably Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other hamburger thing. I don't even know where I'm going to put it right now. I don't really have space for it. It will keep in the fridge if I can get some other things out of there. Meaning, I try to deal with some ice cream or something, or I don't know.
Right.
Oh, Mew, ice cream. Here, let me see this.
You're on the way to
No, I want to see this before you give it to her.
That's huge.
Wait a minute. It's what?
Lab test tube and in vitro don't sound especially appetizing.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Culture, clean,
Good grief.
faced meat. But some people are fighting back. In 2018, Missouri became the first
Yep,
state in the US
it's
to
the ice
ban
cream
food
moment.
products being sold under the name meat.
You should look at her.
Unless they came from a slaughtered animal, punishable by up to 8 years in prison.
Oops, I think I
That same
sneezed.
year, the European Union proposed banning meat alternatives from advertising themselves.
Well,
with
I
words
take
like
it she's a happy
steak,
puppy now.
Sausage, or burger. And many people who do the work of raising farm animals feel
I'm
passionate
trying
about
to make
cell-based
some
meat
room in the
is the same
freezer.
thing.
We now have all of those frozen dinners in that top freezer
When they purchase
with some
products at
stuff.
the grocery store.
And there's still a bunch of frickin' sushi in there. Those things take up space. The way they are packaging. So we're back to discussing this again, aren't we?
Population in just 2 years. But that
Yeah.
was 100 years ago. We've learned from these past pandemics and made incredible advances. Improved
More yet?
response, improved training,
She's thinking about
improved
it.
workforce.
More
We have
pumpkin.
improved surveillance systems, improved communications. We have organizations.
I'm thinking
like the
about it.
Organization,
Still got a ice
CDC.
cream headache.
We have improved diagnostics, improved drugs, therapeutics.
You've got some on the bed.
vaccines. And yet the risk
She's
of it
concerned.
happening again has never been higher.
No, it's on the side of the
Do the
bowl.
math on this. We estimate that about 5 new emerging diseases happen somewhere on the planet every
How
year,
much she
and
might
that rate
eat.
is accelerating. So
Okay,
it is
there you go.
inevitable that they
She's
will
cleaning
become
up your
pandemics.
mess,
Mother
Tim.
Nature is controlled by
That's
intelligence.
what she's doing.
We're in a race, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
Okay.
This simulation estimates that a pandemic today could kill 33 million people in just 6 months.
Oh, well, there we go. There she is. Yes, she's been over there for 10 minutes and I had the camera off. We don't know what you were doing. But you were enjoying yourself.
She seriously seems to be.
You better say that again. What?
Hello, Sadie.
There she is. Yes, she's been over there for 10 minutes and I had the camera off. We don't know what you were doing. But you were enjoying yourself.
She seriously seems to be.
Us and Mew's up here too. Look at this. There's everybody. Oh, there's Mew. There's Mew. There's Nia. There's Tim. Yeah, there's Mew. Oh, my
Finally, we
Mew.
raise the alert and
Oh, my
government check
Mia.
comes in and tries to reduce the exposure of those
There it is. Mew had ice cream. I think she came to say thank you.
This map
She had ice cream and tomato sauce. Sounds real cool,
shows
doesn't
where a
it?
new virus is most likely
Doesn't
to
it sound cool
emerge.
together?
Well,
The
Ice cream and
front
tomato
line for
sauce.
Disease emergence
Not necessarily
are places
in
like
that order.
The end of the road in a tropical forest where someone's just built a new dining concession.
Yeah, really.
People move in.
Some of them have eye patches, some have piggies, and some have swords. Some are good guys and some are bad guys.
yes, your house is back there. Yes.
Yeah, it's raining. We know that. We're sorta. Well,
What
we'll
is it with you humans?
go up. We'll go in about 30 seconds, okay?
Oh.
Yes, we're coming. There, that was a whole 10 minutes out front.
Yes, we're going. Let's go. Well, let's go. Well, you going through first? Is that what you think?
Yeah, it's wet. No kidding. Okay, can you bring the broom this way? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. It's wet. No kidding. It is definitely wet. Yes, it's wet. And cold. Okay, thank you for closing that. Okay, I'll find ice cream from you.
Mew is pacing, by the way.
Somebody. Yeah. Yeah, she's pacing. You know why she's pacing, don't you? Yeah, well. Okay, show me that. That's not as much.
That's good.
Okay, well that's a start. There. Oh look, Mew, look, it's ice cream. Okay, she may not like it because it's not vanilla. Oh, this is different. Yes, no kidding it is. Is it ever? Okay, she doesn't care. She's eating it. She's eating it.
This is the mirror self-recognition test.
Yep.
Some versions use a red mark and you pass if you recognize that it's on your own face. Children begin to pass at around 18 months old, which signals a major milestone in their development.
Okay, Nia, you're in the way. We're watching
The mirror
Mew.
studies are so intriguing because at a very intuitive level, we relate to the mirror. Looking in the mirror and recognizing yourself has something to do with self-awareness.
Humans are
She's
the
over
only
there
animals that can recognize themselves.
devouring ice cream.
Chimps were the first to pass the mirror test. Then
Oh, boy.
others followed. Dolphins,
Yep.
elephants, even
Well,
magpies.
this is really, it was really quite hard too, so.
I'm not 100% on board.
Okay,
with the
I may want you to get down just for a few minutes, you know?
And the
Yeah.
test has other
I
surprising
tinky
results.
ass.
Some
Look at your
monkeys don't
tail.
pass, even though they're widely
Yes,
seen
you're
as intelligent
twinkie.
animals. And if you're a dog owner, you may have noticed how your pet reacts to its reflection.
Come on, down again, down, wee.
Over the last few decades has sometimes been
Okay, there, we got an ice cream headache.
also given us
Oops.
profound new
Oh, yeah,
insights
for sure.
about where we fit into the world.
To anchor our understanding of the human mind more.
It's nice you share your din-dins with her.
Our ancestry, we need to know more
I
about
wish
animals.
my cat would do this.
So how
She
do
doesn't. She
animals
won't touch
think?
almost anything I take up there, which is usually
How does
salad or
studying the minds of
something.
animals
Unless it's
reveal what
tomatoes.
it is?
And I think females like tomatoes. I don't know why. I just have the feeling calicos all eat tomatoes. Oh yes, we're gonna go out front. How's the eye look? Should I do it? Hold her still. Oh. Let me get my glasses on here. Tim, this is not cool. Hang on, I'm gonna put stuff on it. Oh yes, we're gonna go out front. How's the eye look? Should I do it? Hold her still. Oh. Let me get my glasses on here. Tim, this is not cool. Hang on, I'm gonna put stuff on
Mirror
it.
neurons. But scientists have found similar neurons in the brains of other primates, and a study discovered them in swamp sparrows too. They activated when the birds mimic the songs of other birds.
And so we have
Did you say you heard?
The city of Mexicali finalized
trust
a deal
her?
with Constellation Brothers
Well, what's she gonna
to make
do?
Modelo
Jump on
Vancouver
you?
Yeah,
beers
she's done that one.
to construct a brewery. It would be the biggest investment the region had seen in years,
And then she went
creating
smacks down on your.
750 permanent jobs.
Oh, well, that's because it
And
looks
in
like a
exchange,
soft spot, I
the brewery was
guess.
guaranteed a lot of
well.
water. But
I know
Mexicali
she's
doesn't
up
have a
there.
lot of
Okay,
water
she's
spare.
staring, I guess, huh?
Its main water source
Oh, okay.
is the Colorado River, which starts in Colorado in the U.S. Fed by melting snow in the Rockies.
Oh, yes, we're gonna go out front. How's the eye look? Should I do it? Hold her still. Oh. Let me get my glasses on here. Tim, this is so cool. Hang on, I'm going to put stuff on it. Oh, yes, we're going to go out front. How's the eye look? Should I do it? Hold her still. Oh. Let me get my glasses on here. We're here in Tim, this is not cool. Hang on, I'm going to put stuff on it. She's snooping around over there at that.
No, it's not half full.
Yes, yeah. She's snooping at it.
Picture of you Twinkie bum. No kidding.
Oh, I'm going to go after it. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I don't know. Huh?
It's not ice cream.
Oh, that's what she's checking out. Oh, is she back? Yes, my good boy. Now I want to eat something. Yes, it's num-nums time.
Check this.
I don't know. We're nobody's saying anything about the fact that Cat's eating out of your bowl.
This one right setting. It's freaking hope.
Of course, maybe she's finishing it up, right?
Hi, Tinky Bomb.
There. Oh my goodness. She's got her whole face shoved into it.
Yes, there's Twinkie Bomb. I'm gonna go put this stuff in there and
it may have been too warm. Anyway. Yeah, see, she likes room temperature too, right?
There's Twinkie Bomb.
But it has a tomato in it, which is why she just thinks it's great, I guess. Yeah, but she likes that. So does my girl, which is really bizarre. I don't know why. Maybe all calicos are Italian. What do I know? Come on, you. Yeah, well, we did that. Come on. We're not going to be out here long. It's cooler. But it's at least not raining. At least it's not raining. For a change again. Come on. Now don't be going through that pile of stuff. Good gracious, are we excited here? Yes, okay, go ahead, go. Get out of that! This is the usual with you. And then of course there's Tim on screen with more ice cream. Oh, well, you know. What? Oh, feeding the cat. I was eating, I don't know what I was eating. Actually, I'm eating that stuff. Or basically that stuff. Anyway, thank you for going for a ride with me. Apparently some of the world zoos, Japan and a few of the bigger zoos, they're having problems with the animals, that the animals are going into depression. You know why, don't you? There's nobody there. Yeah. So they've set up what they're calling something about virtual zoo, that they will broadcast monitors and they're asking people to tune in at certain times, you know, so that, yeah, all these faces. And it doesn't surprise me that the higher primates in that are really suffering, they said. Like, and the elephants are having a big issue. But see, these are all, you know, can you turn that off for a minute? Can you turn that off for a minute? Like primates and elephants are accustomed to that interaction and people talking to them and, yeah. Anyway, okay. So this is our little adventure.
Having fun yet?
What?
Having fun yet?
Oh, sure, why not? It is cooler.
Yeah, definitely.
If we ever get close to this, oh shit, something will break all of it, but right now we're just gonna seriously wet. And I will have keeps throwing up the yin yang again. There. She's watching you. So what did you say about her? Oh, she was
up there.
Yeah?
Ice cream got here?
And she's sitting over there with that look on her face. Okay. She's watching you. So what did you say about her? Oh, she was
up there.
Yeah?
Ice cream got here?
And she's sitting over there with that look on her face. Okay.
Hi, Sadie. Hi, Sadie.
I was so excited the way it looked the other night. But it
It's all
actually
nice and
looks like she's losing fur on it. Would that be from digging at it?
yeah.
Could be. Or it's a touch of mange or something there, which is a really bizarre place to get that.
No, it wouldn't be in just one place.
Well,
Mange would spread.
yeah, so I don't know what to make of it. Like I said, the only time that she had what looked like an owie, an actual owie, was about 2 months ago. And that was when she was doing all the digging. That's his dog.
Yeah.
Oh. She may go over there and they talk to each other. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Say she doesn't like that as well as the vanilla. I guess that wasn't the case. Oh, there. I'm gonna have some anyway. It's not vanilla, but I guess I'll do it. Good grief. Goodness. There she is again. My goodness. She actually gets a fair amount down her too, doesn't she?
Oh, really?
No? Mostly just licks at it. Oh, okay. Okay, ice cream had a tongue. Yes, I know, Mia. Oh boy, smack. I'm gonna sit over here.
She thought you were going to touch
Okay, I'm
the
gonna
ice
sit over
cream.
here and think about it.
Yes, I know.
You can snap it. I don't mind. I'm not gonna smack at you. What have you let you charge parts? I'll be done soon.
4 cards, 5 cards.
There's 5 cards in there? Yeah, I see them. Yes, it's significantly cooler than it was the other day. It almost feels like the end of September, October.
Yeah, pretty much.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So tomorrow night I'll come out and I'll take a couple of those and take them over to her and say, yeah, this is all we could come around the front and pull a couple things of dogwood too.
It's up to you.
Although I don't know how well these will hold
Right.
for about 2 days in brought inside in a water jug. Yeah, you see what I mean though? These long, like all over the place. I'd like to take a whole bunch off that side over there and over on the front, as well as what's hanging all off onto the fence. Because all they're going to do is get bigger, and then it's a bigger bitch to take them off. It is. It's significantly cooler. Well, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I thought it looked nice because the sun looked like it came out again.
It's because the sun's up there.
Yeah, sun lately it doesn't.
Smacked at you because she thought you were going to touch the ice cream. Yes, I know.
You can snap it. I don't mind. I'm not going to smack at you. What have you let you charge parts? I'll be done soon.
4 cards, 5 cards.
There's 5 cards in there? Yeah, I see them. This here. All 3 around. We've got spirits with us there. And 2 came here that I know of. By the way, Tim, that was a really good day. That was a good day. Oh, I know I got crazy when I got here, but it was good there. and the park was just incredible. I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back and sit and run some incense and whatever. And
we should try the House of James sometime if when they're ever open. I don't know if they are.
I don't think they are right now either.
Thank you.
Although the way I understand it, the bookman is still open.
One of the other things that I have to deal with.
I'm under that impression. He's got some kooky hours, and I think they only let so many people in. But he is actually. What's that? Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh, okay. I thought you were just trying to stay warm.
No, it's wiggling your bum.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to stay warm. Okay. She's happy. She's doing her little roam thing, but I don't know. I guess what I'll do is, this is from the other day when she's ripped it open, maybe. But wait for the day or two and then sort of see what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadie's right in there. What was that, Sadie?
So's the rest, though. So's she. Yes, I know. It's the people across the road with the SWAT teams.
Yes,
there.
we're okay. Yes, we are.
I should have asked Dan what his dog's name was. That's what I should have done. The dog doesn't bark at me as a rule and doesn't bark at Kevin either, but it's nice if you're the neighbor to be able to say what's going on, so-and-so, right? And call the dog by name. It's...
So what is he doing now? I thought he was a traffic cause.
No, he's a lineman or whatever. And she isn't working either. So, I don't know. Or whatever he is, a lineman with either Hydro or somebody. He runs one of the big trucks with the with the bucket. That's why they did the trees, or that they were doing. They were planning, I guess, on chopping some of them out the back. I don't know what all they were doing. It was like going to the Garden of Eden. That's what I thought of it later. It was just like, yeah, Eden. Look, there you are. Yes, I'm going up there. Okay, watch. Go for it. Show me. Oh boy, you did that well. Yes, you did. Oh, you did a good job. Yes, okay, that's good. Now you're gonna go down and jump on Mia. Likely. Yes, you're a show off. You never go up on the very top one though, do you? Does she? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, she's got a little patrol. She does, doesn't she? Okay, now I'm going to walk through here. I don't know. Do you get a full block's worth of walk out here, or do you not? I don't think you do.
What are you doing?
To there, to there.
What do you see?
To there, to there. She gets as much walk as if we walked around the block to the back. I mean, that's about all she gets, unless we're out here for longer, and then she.
And she goes and checks things she might have missed.
Yeah, that's about it. Well, we'll go in a few minutes before we freeze lots, right? Okay, maybe. And then when I do my upstairs, I have something to cut back into it, you see?
Right.
That's how it works. There's Twinkie Bomb. Hi, Twinkie Bomb. I guess I could ask her if she wants ice cream. No, well, you can go upstairs and start telling me all about the ice cream coming. I'm sure she'll be.
She'll know about it.
Well, that's about what we do, isn't it? We do that, and then we go out, and then. Yes, there you is. Oh, you are ready to go in the back already, are we? Now we're waiting. Oh, so you've done your little patrol.
I'm not laying down on this because it's wet.
Yeah. See? She is. She's
You're a
waiting.
good girl.
Yeah, she's waiting. She's just like a sheepdog. That's what you're like. You're like a...
Yeah, she's a collie.
Well, yeah, I know. You're a good herder. Oh, God, come on. They will follow me. I'm sure they will. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's got to get warmer if I'm going to dig up those stupid ferns. Like I said, I would throw like a few of them in there just to put something there, I guess. I don't know. I've never been able to grow anything there. I had a couple of shrubs there, and I had other rhododendrons, and all they did was die. I thought we had out to Abbotsford, and we can stop at Hogan Park too, but take some incense and come here and bring a small snack, and yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, I should have done on the other side again. No, you almost had your...
Exactly, that dirt's going to be fun just because all the roots are in there.
It doesn't have to go in that deep, because it is pretty much...
Let's go this deep.
No, it is pretty much dirt.
And plastic and roots.
No, it's not plastic. It's all decomposed.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to go find Sadie again, I guess, huh?
Okay.
Because she's waiting for us. That's usual, isn't it?
Always.
Huh?
Always.
Yeah. Oh, see, she came back because she was afraid we weren't coming in.
Yeah, you're a good girl. You are.
You were afraid we weren't coming in. Here, move over a little bit, and there. There we go.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Now we're going this way.
I'm coming. I know, you're always afraid that what, I would forget? Come on. You're afraid I'll forget. No, I won't forget. Well, maybe she stops because she has watched me doing it. Because I stop and wait for you.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, so that's what it is. Oh, we have to wait for each other. Oh, well, that's always a good thing.
Yes, Susie, I'm here too.
Ah, it's surprisingly cool out here.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Yes, you are.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm gonna get you some ice cream for you. Or something like that. So I said the Jensen Park tape won't look like these.
Nope. Very exciting.
Innovative.
Informative.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Oh, well, that makes two of us. I think it has been a park, though.
Yeah, one time.
I think it has been a really nice little park.
Real, you know, it's finally
And that's
days
sad.
better.
It's too bad. I'm just going to the next spot.
Oh, yeah, because it's all blackberry overgrown. So maybe where all that is, because that's where picnic tables were along the side by the water. Yes, now you're up there. And he's staring at you. I don't know what is with the two of you, but you know, that's cool. Okay, now he's up there and he's up.
Is after orgasm.
The male brain experiences what's called a refractory period, where it's no longer responsive to genital stimulation.
But that is not the case with women. The brain is equally responsive, even possibly more responsive after the first orgasm.
Which is why women can have multiple orgasms in a row. Another thing we've learned from brain scans
Come on,
is that two parts of the
Yeah, I know, you can't. You're not sure how to pull that off.
Pain.
There's some fundamental connection between pain and pleasure we do not understand. We don't have a
concept for that.
So what does it actually feel like?
My first orgasm was very clearly tasting sugar.
And that's one of the reasons those things started to collapse. Because those just rock when she does that.
It starts at my fingertips and the top of my head and like the surface